Going now, Lamed Dalet Amud Beis. Amr Blazer. Masnite b'sheshachta l'oichla v'shalei l'oichla. The Mishnah says l'oichla shalei l'oichla is kosher, and we said it means the shame the cholim and the shame the briam, the healthy people and the sick people. Alam shchati b'shar shoyna skapa boy shalei l'oichla. What does it mean? L'oichla. Al manas lizek shalei l'oichla. You had in mind shchita l'oichla. Al manas lizek shalei l'oichla possible. Because it's considered machshavas shinui baila. It's considered shinui baila. Although it's not shinui baila, because these shalei l'oichla are also part of the Pesach. But since they are not royal achila, it's considered like shinui baila. That's the chiddush of the yerushalmi here. Okay, Epsimaloi also gave Rabbi Yonasan. Epsimaloi came to Rabbi Yonasan. Amalei, Epsimaloi told Rabbi Yonasan, Alfon Agada, teach me Agada. Amalei, Rabbi Yonasan said, no. So is beyond my voice, Lamed Agada Leila Bavli, Leila Droimi, Gase Ruach and Ute Torah. At Nardoi, you're from Bavel, and you also come from Durham. You live in Durham, at Israel. And I'm not teaching you any Agada. That's what Rabbi Yonasan told Epsimaloi. Amalei Amoyli Chodim Milse. So they said, you know what, forget about Agada, just teach me some Divrei Torah. Ma'abin the Shmoi Shleishman Achbai Shloi the Shmoi is possible, and Eicha Shloi is kosher. Amalei Shloi Shmoi Psulim Gufay. Eicha Psulim Acherim. It's not the goof of the carbon, it's just a side thing. The Shmoi in at Yochel Lover Psulim Tachsher. You can't choose the psul, because you say the whole carbon, the Shmoi Shloi the Shmoi. You know which people are sick, which people are not sick, so you can choose them out. It's psul, the whole psul is only shaykh with Pesach. That's why it's not, if you have the mind both, it doesn't become possible. The Gemara in Bavli brings down this whole thing, so you look it up in Bavli if you want more understand better these things. From this thing, Blazer said, you can learn out two things. In other words, Blazer, you can say a following statement, and you can see from him that two of these things that Rabbi Yonasan said are not true. The Mara Blazer must need to be shachta oichla b'shlei l'oichla b'shach b'shoy skap boy shlei l'oichla of pastor. That's what Rabbi Blazer said, right? If he had Shchita l'oichlav, amnas lizik shloi l'oichlav, it's possible. So here, Reb Psulim achvas acherim, at yochel over psedoch she'en damahachen. So you see that even though it has these two milas, that's machvas acherim, it's machvas the people, and also you can separate it, it still doesn't make it kosher. In a case where you shechted l'oichlav, amnas lizik shloi l'oichlav. Elakain. So what are the real reasons? That's a legitimate taina. However, that's considered like shinui bailam. That's noig b'chala kodesh. That's why it's possible. That's what we have to say. That's why that case is not the same. Like Eichleil is only by Pesach, but Amanasles Kappa boy is a psul that shaykh everywhere. It's called Shinu Bailam, and that's why it's possible. No, it's not going to be any better. Another reason that why the psul, the machshavas l'shmoi should be worse, because that's shaykh by any kind of avodah, by Kabbalah, by halacha, by zrika, but this psul is only shaykh by shchita, the choysu Allah said. That's why this psul isn't so isn't such a strong psul, and that's why it's not. If you have both in mind, it's kosher. So I'm not sure if this answers. So why? Again, same thing. So if you did it on manas